but when we talk about sitting across the table in negotiations, right, and you're told that you should never race at Darlington. Why is NASCAR race at Darlington? Get out of there. Go to some new city or go to somewhere else. I look at that and be like, what are we talking about here, right? Yeah. Darlington's a part of our sport. But, that's said, right? And so that's kind of a framework coming maybe more from an other sports thought process that, you can just go to anywhere city and say, hey, build us a new track and, we're going to bring the Cup Series here. That unfortunately doesn't happen for us. No. So, and there's reasons for that, right? So Marcus Smith invested a ton of money in these tracks and took a bet, right, on a sport and said, hey, I'm going to build these tracks. Jim Fran, Independence, Indianapolis, all these folks did that for the most part without a lot of public funding. Mm-hmm. And then you look at our sport, and you can criticize this, and this would be fair, of you built racetracks. You didn't build entertainment facilities, right? And over the last 20 years, it changed to where you'd have multi-purpose facilities. We were stuck with racetracks. You're viewed as just a racetrack. We're viewed as just a racetrack. So you can do some concerts and different things, but in terms of the setup of what you can do, a bit challenged. And then you look at, just leave, go to somewhere else. Well, that's our sport. That's iconic. These racetracks are iconic. So you got to catch up. We probably didn't do as much as we could have, 20 years ago, but I think you can see the investment we're trying to make at certain tracks to catch up. And we're trying to make the tough decisions of what's a facility that, it's just past its time. And we're not gonna invest here. We're gonna move this. So you've seen us try some things like going to Chicago, going out and doing some different things, going to San Diego. And if I go back, and you and I go back a long time, and I know you're a short track guy, if we had some things to do over again, one of my first races, the old Busch Series, I'm at Hickory, right? You're at Rockingham, you're at North Wilkesboro. And some of the crowds were challenged a little bit, but we're going to Vegas, we're going to California, we're going to Texas. And the way we did that was not the right way. Like, we kind of felt, we've left people feeling deserted. And so one of the biggest lessons I've learned over my time here is we can go to San Diego and we can try something new. You better be at Bowman Gray. You better also be kind of mixing and matching, with what you're doing. And so our mindset now is more so, can you go in and improve a short track? Can you bring the Cup Series? Can you do something cool, modernize a little bit, and then introduce some new tracks? But that is our big challenge. The idea that you're going to go somewhere and you're Formula One and they're going to write some $40 million check, I haven't seen it. And so you guys gotta invest what you can, but try and catch up and try and do some things that are maybe different